Hello everyone, and welcome to today's motivational story, The Value of Time. We all get the same 24 hours each day. But have you ever wondered why some people use those hours to build their dreams, while others just let them slip away, only to regret it later? Today's story is about a lazy boy who learned this lesson the hard way, discovering just how valuable time really is. Once upon a time, in a small town, there lived a boy named Ryan. Ryan was smart, really smart. But he was also incredibly lazy. His favorite phrase was always, "I'll do it later." His mother would tell him to study for his exams. He'd say, "I'll do it later." His teacher would encourage him to work harder on his assignments. He'd reply, "There's still time. I'll start tomorrow." His friends would invite him to join their projects, hoping to get a head start. But Ryan's answer was always the same. He'd shrug and say, "I'll get to it." He spent his days sleeping late, scrolling through videos, and playing games on his phone. He had big dreams of becoming successful, of being admired, but he never actually took any action to make those dreams a reality. One day, the school announced a massive competition. The grand prize was a full scholarship to study at a top university, a life-changing opportunity. Ryan's best friend, Sam, was buzzing with excitement. He ran up to Ryan and said, "Come on, Ryan, this is our chance. Let's join this competition together and win it." Ryan just yawned, stretched, and said, "Relax, Sam. We still have 2 whole weeks. That's plenty of time. I'll start soon, I promise." But, as you might guess, soon never came. While Sam spent hours in the library, researching, practicing his speech, and preparing his presentation, Ryan was doing what he always did. He wasted his days scrolling on his phone, watching endless videos, and taking long naps. Whenever he thought about the competition, he'd just tell himself, "I'll start tomorrow. I work best under pressure anyway." The night before the competition, reality finally hit him. A wave of panic washed over him. He stayed up all night, desperately trying to cram 2 weeks of work into a few frantic hours. But it was just too late. He was exhausted, unprepared, and overwhelmed. The next day at the competition, he stumbled through his presentation. His mind was foggy, and he couldn't remember half of what he had tried to learn. Meanwhile, Sam was brilliant. He was confident, well-prepared, and his passion shone through. It was no surprise when Sam was announced as the winner of the scholarship. As Ryan stood in the crowd, watching his best friend receive the award, a feeling he had never experienced before washed over him. Deep, crushing regret. He wasn't happy for his friend. He was just consumed by his own failure. That night, Ryan couldn't sleep. He sat by his window, looking out at the dark street, and thought to himself, "Why didn't I just try harder? Why did I waste so much precious time?" He remembered something his father had told him years ago. His father's words echoed in his mind. "Son, time waits for no one. Once it's gone, it never, ever comes back." For the first time in his life, Ryan truly understood what those words meant. He realized that every single hour he had wasted watching videos, every afternoon he had spent napping, was a piece of his own dream slipping away forever. He made a promise to himself, a promise from the very bottom of his heart. "From tomorrow, I will never waste time again." And this time, he meant it. The next morning, Ryan woke up early for the first time in years. He didn't hit the snooze button. He got up at 6 a.m. and made a simple, clear plan for his day. Wake up at 6 a.m. Study for 2 solid hours before school. Use his phone only after all his homework was finished, and go to bed early to be rested for the next day. At first, it was incredibly hard. He was tired. He was bored. He felt the strong urge to just give up and go back to his old ways. But every time he felt like quitting, he remembered the pain of his regret. The image of Sam on that stage, and his promise to himself. He would not waste time again. Slowly but surely, things began to change. His grades started to improve. His teachers noticed his newfound effort and praised him in class. Even Sam came up to him one day and said, "Wow, Ryan, you've completely changed. What happened?" Ryan replied with a genuine smile, "I just learned how important time really is." Every minute became valuable to him. He used his time to read, to learn new skills, and to grow as a person. And the more he respected his time, the more success started to follow him. 2 years later, Ryan graduated at the very top of his class. And on that graduation day, he earned a prestigious scholarship just like his friend Sam had 2 years before. When he stood on stage to give his graduation speech, he looked out at the crowd of students, teachers, and parents and said, "I used to be the kid who wasted all this time and lost every opportunity. But I learned a powerful lesson. Time is life, and once you waste it, you are wasting your own future." His words inspired the entire school. Everyone clapped, and in the audience, even the teachers who once called him Lazy Ryan were on their feet, applauding with pride. He wasn't lazy anymore. He was living proof that anyone, absolutely anyone, can change their life if they simply start valuing their time. So, what can we all learn from Ryan's story? First, time is the most valuable gift we have. It's more precious than money or possessions. Second, every second we waste is a chance we'll never get back. Procrastination is the thief of our dreams. And third, success belongs to those who respect their time and use it wisely, day in and day out. Remember this powerful quote. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take this moment and make it perfect, because the clock is always ticking, and the best time to start building the life you want is right now. Thank you so much for watching. If this story inspired you, please give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more motivational content. We'll see you in the next one.